Hey, in this video I'm going to show you how to oil your trumpet valve if one of your valves is sticky. So if it doesn't, it should, all of these are actually fine at the moment, but if one of them either kind of sticks halfway up, or it takes a while to come up, doesn't go down properly, you need to oil it. So the first step, the easiest way to do it, is just to put some in the bottom of the trumpet. So there's these little holes in the bottom of the trumpet. They are for pouring a bit of valve oil in. Now, the best thing that you can use is valve oil. They make oil especially for oiling trumpet valves. If you can't get hold of any of that, you can use baby oil or mineral oil. But then once you get hold of some proper valve oil, it's good to kind of clean out the valve to kind of get all the other oil that's kind of worked for a little bit out of the way so the trumpet can use the proper valve oil again. So that's the easiest. You just kind of tip a little bit in the little hole, just like a couple of drops, and the best thing to do is just leave it upside down for a little bit. Press in and out the valve that you've been trying to oil. Do that for a bit until it's smooth. If it's still sticky after that, then you can actually take the whole valve out. Now, when you do this, you've got to be careful to put it back in the same way, which is why I don't normally teach kids to do it this way. Because if you put it in crooked, you won't be able to play it, like it won't sound when you try to play it. So basically, you can unscrew it at the top. So this is the first valve. So first valve is the one closest to the mouthpiece. So if I take that out, the way, you'll notice it's got these bits, like you can see, the hole where you can see the spring facing the front and the back, which is important that you put it in like that. Your trumpet might be different. I'm not sure that this is how the ones that I've had anything to do with look. And on my one, and also the other important thing is it's got a little one which faces, again, the mouthpiece. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you can see that. It's got a little one. And it's important that that faces the same direction than what it did when you took it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that out. So it looks like this. So you can take your oil and kind of squirt it all around. Don't worry about kind of the spring part. It's mainly this part because it's the thicker part. You can pour a little bit all over that. Make sure that's good, nice and wet. Often when I've got that out, I've got a trumpet cleaning kit, so it's got this kind of bit, so you can give it a little scrub through the holes there. That's probably not necessary for getting the trumpet valve working better, but it just kind of helps if there's any gunk in there. Yeah, and then so when that's nice and wet, you pop it in back the same way. And just while we're here as well, you can take the other side off. And I haven't got the other part of my cleaning kit out at the moment, but you can kind of give it a wipe through. I mean, you just need like a hanky and some kind of stick, a pen or a chopstick will do, just kind of to wipe that out. And yeah, pop that back on. And the valve, checking that for me, or however your valve came out, like the one is facing the mouthpiece, and that spring thing's directly in the middle. And just make sure when you tighten it on that you only tighten that bit. If you turn this bit around, you might put the valve crooked again. So just check. And as long as you can make a couple of notes, if you can play trumpet, then you've put it back on correctly. So I hope that helps.